We have a fair number of white sapote seedlings, and what has happened in the past is something attacks the bark, or the outer part of the stem here. It's not really bark yet, but it will actually ring the tree in some cases. That's not good because, of course, nutrients flow through that area. And so I put all sorts of white sapote seedlings up here on a table because I thought whatever was getting to the plants would not be able to get up the table and to the plants. I was wrong. And this is why. That's amazing. That is a swallowtail butterfly, and that is the culprit. And you think, well, a butterfly is just flying around in the air. It doesn't, like eat these plants. Well, it doesn't, but what happens is that it lays its eggs on the plants. These might be some of the eggs. I'm not sure if those are eggs or some other pest. But anyway, eggs get laid in this area, and then they become little tiny caterpillars there and here. Those are both caterpillars of that particular swallowtail butterfly. Well, not that exact one, but the category. And they can just start eating and eating their way through these leaves. And so they do that. The swallowtail butterfly caterpillars are like particularly fond of citrus and white sapote, which white sapote is pretty closely related to the citrus. Strange, but that's the case. So even our protection, like we thought this was going to work with putting the plants up on a table, it was not enough. And so what we do now is we try to remove these little caterpillars and put them someplace else because, these plants are small. They can't withstand a whole lot of trauma. So this one just doesn't want to. So there's one, and it looks more like bird poop than caterpillar, but it's small, and this other one, I really don't want to destroy them because I like the swallowtail butterflies and such, but I don't want them eating the plants. So I'm just going to, I guess, have to check the plants fairly frequently and relocate the little caterpillars when I find them. The same thing has happened to our big white sapote tree, and we have seen some very large caterpillars on that tree. The big trees end up surviving. The little trees don't always survive. Like here's one that didn't make it. And like when they get their leaves completely decimated, fortunately none of these have gotten that far, not that much damage, but they can definitely die when they're a decent size also. But our main strategy here this year is to just keep checking these trees and relocating the little caterpillars when we find them. So here's our big white sapote tree, and it's looking gorgeous. I am not seeing any leaves that have been chewed up. I might be missing them, but possibly, oh, here's a leaf that has gotten some chew time on it. But the tree itself is looking pretty healthy at this point. A fair amount of leaves. There's some areas that there's been some dieback on, but yeah, that's sort of normal. So what I'm doing is walked over to this tree so that I could actually mess with this perfect situation the tree has right now. And I'm going to put these little caterpillars on the tree. The tree's big. It should be able to handle the damage that these little guys make. And then once these turn into full-size caterpillars and such, they're well on their way to becoming swallowtail butterflies. So just try and get them going. There's one for that leaf. I'll give this one its own little leaf. There. So live long and prosper.